2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Rockets as they go up against Charlotte. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And here's the upcoming schedule for Charlotte. On Friday, then on Thursday. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. And for New York, they've got the closer. Hardaway is out there with Fresh. Then there's Hardaway. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
So the Rockets win the tip. And here's Fresh. For three. That one's off. He starts the game with the miss. Now the pass to Ngamba. Davis sets a screen. Ngamba passes to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Fresh. Hardaway passes to Pekovic. 5 on the clock. Goes up on the wing, and he hits the jump shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Fresh. No good on the three. Here's Charlotte now.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Covered by Pekovic. And no good. Great D that time from Hardaway. Now here's Pekovic. He's tightly guarded. And Davis sends it back. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Pekovic kicks to Hardaway. New York moving the ball around. It's good from long range. Pekovic has got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Mr. Perfect can't hit.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Mr. Perfect. His last outing, 16 points for him. Fires the three. And he's good on the three ball. 5 points in the game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Hardaway, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Covered by Pekovic. Dishes it to Davis. It's good.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
New York trailing. Now Fresh. Hardaway is screen on Davis. Passes to Fresh. Pekovic inside. Second chance shot. And Hardaway with the lay-in.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He's covered by Fresh. Mr. Perfect can't hit. Rockets have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Pass to Fresh. To the middle. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He's covered by Fresh. And Gombo's shot is good. And so here is New York.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake. Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
The three. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Here's Pekovic. It's rebounded by Charlotte. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
And there's the pass to Ngamba. Takes the three. Buries it from three-point range.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Hardaway with it. Pass to Fresh. Six to shoot. Passes it to Hardaway. From deep. Headshot off. For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Pass to Mr. Perfect. To the paint, here's Davis. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. And every season you have teams, Greg, that start out hot only to falter. How do you separate the real from the rest?
Kevin, that's a good question. And one thing is what we call point differential. Doesn't just look at wins and losses, but margins of victory. And it can indicate who's really built to go the distance.
Here's Hardaway. His last outing, 16 points for him. The pass to Lawrence. Six on the shot clock. New York, no good that time either.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
New York shooting to start out this game about 43%. Pass to Fresh. Down low. Banked in off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
For Charlotte, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. From down in the low post, it goes. 5 points in the game.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Passes it to Lawrence. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get the attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Hook shot on the way, and that one is good. Now it's a 4-point Charlotte lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Fresh. Drains it from beyond the arc. Fresh has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. Charlotte moving the ball around. There's the pick. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. And Flash gets it to go.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Fresh. With the floater, and it's blocked. A minute 20 left to play here in the first. To the wing right side. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Outside Hardaway. Jacks up a 3. And Jones pulls it down. Charlotte leading by 6. Here's primetime. Still yet to score. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
New York shooting 44% overall here in the first quarter. Outside Hardaway. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. He's covered by Fresh. Fires from way outside. The Rockets pull it in. Right wing. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's Charlotte ending the first quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
We've got Hardaway. The closer is out there with Fresh. Then it's Fresh. That's the 5 for New York right now. Pass to Pekovic. Fires the 3, and that one's good. Fresh has got his third bucket of the night.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Guarded by Hardaway. The pass to Ngam. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Mr. Perfect's got his second bucket tonight. Pass to Pekovic. Now here's Fresh. Back to Pekovic. Now here's Fresh. Still scoreless. Pass to Hardaway. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking to the three-point shot for some extra offense.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Ngam passes to Davis. Can't cash in from close range. New York trails by 3. Pass to Fresh. Outside Hardaway. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He's covered by Fresh. Here's Ngombo. Goes up again, and he sinks the layup. Mr. Perfect's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And here's Fresh. He's got 8. They set the screen. High post shot. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Davis sets a screen. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's got 7. Davis down low. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The pass to Pekovic. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Doris, when you and I think about the playoffs back in the bubble, you can see how much of an impact the fans have during games.
Personally, Kevin, I hope never to see a bubble again because the energy and the atmosphere inside NBA arenas is so electric you can almost reach out and touch it. And obviously, the players love the opportunity to perform in front of their home fans.
And he sinks the second. Here's Mr. Perfect. Beyond the arc. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. He lobs it up, out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc.
Last year, they were so good at generating open looks from distance. That's why their three-point shooting was so high.
And so it's Charlotte with it. They lead by 4. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And there's the feed to Davis. And he drops it in from the low post. Davis has got 10 points.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
I'll tell you, you allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
Charlotte leading by 4. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's got 10. Three-pointer. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Timeout called for Rockets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Here's Pekovic. He's got 8. Now Hardaway. Floats one up. And he lays it up and in. 12 points for him.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Jones looking for an opening. Davis, the pass to Ngombo. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Mr. Perfect's got the lead up to 8 now for Charlotte. Fresh with the ball. Kicks to Pekovic. New York moving it around. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
It's good on the putback. And now a 10-point Charlotte lead.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Fires from deep. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. Hardaway's checked in for the Rockets.
Give the hand fans your Breakers dance crew.
Here's prime time. Nothing on the board. Yep, that one goes.
Boy, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible on that inbound pass.
Now here's Pekovic. Pass to Fresh. Lets the 3 fly. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Passes it to prime time. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul, first team foul.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
You know, the guys, they've also been excelling in the low post so far tonight, focusing on strong interior play, powering their way past the defense.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. New York trails by 10. Inside, Hardaway. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Hardaway has got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. Lock at 6. It's rebounded by New York. Hardaway has got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's the pass to Lawrence. That one drops for him.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Guarded by Hardaway. It's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And so here's Charlotte. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Flash. No good there. Good D by Hardaway. New York trails by 6. He kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Lawrence. Here's Hardaway. 6 to shoot. There's a good screen. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Mr. Perfect. 16 points for him. Passes it to Primetime. Out to the wing. Here's Flash. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
New York trails by 9. To the inside. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Charlotte shooting 59% here in the second quarter. They're playing with great confidence. In Gambo passes to Primetime. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
New York, no good that time either. Charlotte leading by 12. To the left wing. Pass to Flash. Fires for 3. The shot, no good. Rocket shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Outside Hardaway. That 3 off the mark.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
To the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. It's blocked. Boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For New York, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
27 seconds left to play in the first half. Nice open look, but it's no good. New York trails by 10. There's the 3. No good. Shot missing.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Such a wide open look. He's got 8. 7 seconds left in the first half. Puts up a deep 3. No good on the last second attempt there. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. It's Charlotte. They lead by 13. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Here with Ty Lue. Good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Moving the basketball, taking the right shot, making the right play. We make the extra pass, we're a tough team to beat.
And you were sure tough in the first half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look at Charlotte, they started off the season the way they wanted. Now you build off that win. Try to generate momentum. Stay undefeated as long as possible.
Yeah, impressive showing in their first game. We'll see if they can roll into a streak here. And now switching over to our current game, what a tough start for the Rockets.
What I'm really wondering is their communication defensively. They've allowed too many good looks, and that's something that can be hard to correct at halftime.
Also give some credit to the boys on the other side. The execution was on point.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mr. Perfect.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Charlotte leading by 13 on the court for Charlotte. Kicks it to Davis. Covered by Pekovic. Pulls up. High post. That one goes in. The Rockets shooting 49% in the game. They'll take that. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. And here's Charlotte. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Davis with a screen on Pekovic. Rebounded by Hardaway. He dishes it to Hardaway. Back to Hardaway. Here's the three. A shot that time, not on target.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Here's Ngombo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. For Charlotte, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
Ngombo. 2 shots.
The first one falls for him. No good on the second free throw. New York trails by 16. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Outside, Davis. From the arc. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. New York trails by 16. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Hardaway, no good.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Outside, Davis. Shot clock at 6. And another 3 for Charlotte.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
The Rockets have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Hits the three-point bomb.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He's got 17. This one for 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's Pekovic. 11 points in the game. And the pass to Fresh. New York needs to get off a shot. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Charlotte leading by 19 points. Pass to Ngum. With the teardrop, he takes it up and lays it in. 18 points for him.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Pekovic. He feeds it to Hardaway. Back to Pekovic. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists now in this one.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now here's Davis. He's got 12. Sinks the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the league says it wants every team to play to win, but All-Star Kevin Durant said it's just not realistic, adding, each year only a few teams can win it. If you're not going to be a playoff or play-in team, might as well go for a top pick. Get some reps for guys who ordinarily wouldn't make the rotation and maybe change their lives as well. Kevin?
And that's an interesting take. Thanks, DA. Timeout called the Rockets. Nice game. Great performance from Mr. Perfect.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
With this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season.
Well, they made a huge commitment to rebounding last year, and it showed in the numbers. They were spectacular.
Now here's Fresh. Not a lot of room. Here's Pekovic. The Rockets with another miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Shot from free throw range. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And so it's New York with it, following the score by Charlotte. Here's Fresh. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. Here's Primetime. He's covered by Fresh. Passes to Primetime. And another 3 for Charlotte.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
The Rockets shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Pass to Fresh. And here is Pekovic. 13 points in the game. There's the triple. Drills the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Primetime. He has 6. They set the pick. Three-pointer. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's the pass to Fresh. New York moving the ball around. Pass to Fresh. 11 feet away. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's prime time. 9 points in the game so far.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Charlotte?
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
New York shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Lawrence passes to Pekovic. And he jams it with authority.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
Here's Charlotte now. They're on a 19-7 run.
2 minutes remaining in the play.
Here's prime time. He's got 10. Latrey sinks the three-pointer. He's got 24.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Fresh. 8 points for him. Hands it from downtown.
And he's not going to miss those very often. Even from deep, the D has to close out a little stronger on him.
Prime time, the pass to Jones. And stolen by Pekovic. And here comes the break. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
He's made one and missed one so far in the game. 1:19 left to play in the third. Here's prime time. Out to the right wing. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Pass to Flash. And here's Jones. To the left side wing. 4 on the clock. They set the pick. Basket counts.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And it's Jones finishing it off.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Here's Pekovic. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Charlotte in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Tyronn Lue.
Keep attacking, all right? Nah, come on, be aggressive, all right? Let's move the ball, let's swing the ball, move body, drive and kick, all right?
Now staying focused on the task at hand. You heard it in Coach Lue's voice, urging his guys on.
All about focus and how you execute at this point. Tough to beat.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Hardaway is out there with the closer. Then there's Armstrong. And it's Lawrence in at the 1. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here is Jeffries. Pass to Haywood. Puts up a 3. Pekovic with the rebound.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Haywood against Armstrong. Out to Hardaway from downtown. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Charlotte leading by 22. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Justice the pass to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. The pass to Armstrong. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility of the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Rockets foul. Brett Lawrence. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Charlotte. Justice. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Pass to Bekovic. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Mr. Perfect.
Hey, watch it.
Over to the left wing. Guarded by Hardaway. Just 4 to shoot. The shot will not fall. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Fresh, the pass to Bekovic. Some nice passing by New York here. Hardaway for 3.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score. You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Puts up a deep 3. And Davis pulls it down.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Ngambo passes to Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul, second team
And
foul.
the NBA doors adding conference finals awards not long ago. I think both you and I felt it was a nice addition.
Oh my goodness, given what's at stake, it makes perfect sense. And they picked the perfect players to name the awards after. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson embody what those awards are about. It was perfection.
And New York making a change here. Temple's checked in, and both free throws good for Davis. And so here is New York. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. There's a screen. Hardaway with it. Picked up by Davis. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
At the line for New York, Hardaway. 1 shot.
One shot.
That free throw good from Hardaway. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside, Davis. Guarded by Hardaway. Passes it to Justice. Just 5 to shoot. Offline with his 3. For New York, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Pass to Hardaway. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Here's Mr. Perfect, guarded by Hardaway. And the NBA, Doris, removing the limit on the number of Supermax contracts that one team can have. Why is that?
Well, I think some teams on course to have 3 Supermax guys, just the way their players are growing, and the league opted for more nuanced ways to discourage big payrolls.
And that one's good, fresh.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Down low. Here's Davis. They can't stop the run with that one. New York trails by 20. From about 16, and it's good, 2 points. Hardaway has got 5 points in the quarter.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
Guarded by Hardaway. Here's Mr. Perfect. Good D by Hardaway.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Outside Hardaway. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Fresh is checked in for the Rockets. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
New York moving it around. Outside Hardaway from 10 feet out. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
The three hits it from three-point range. He has 29.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
The pass to Fresh. He kicks it to Hardaway. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Hardaway has got 21 in the game. Charlotte leading by 17. Pass to Primetime. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Rocket shooting at 51%. Really solid. Here's Fresh. Sinks that one from the post. Fresh has got 4 this quarter.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Passes it to Davis. Here's Primetime. He's covered by Fresh. An absolute bomb from three-point range. New York trails by 18.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Fresh. A floater, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
At the line for your Rockets, Fresh.
.152 left in the fourth quarter. Guarded by Hardaway. A three ball. Good. Another from three.
He's scorching hot. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Takes it inside. And that one's good. Fresh has got 12 points here in the second half.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Charlotte.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they'd sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. Now here's Fresh. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter of this one. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. And again, New York with the triple.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And another three for Charlotte.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Here's Fresh, following the three by Charlotte.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
To the middle. And it's Davis finishing it off.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Hardaway passes to Fresh. There's the pick. Outside Hardaway. And there's the pass to Hardaway. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, New Balance presents your Player of the Game.